Happy Monday, love beings. What a beautiful day to be alive, the beginning of the week. And it is so wonderful to be in the now moment and to appreciate our lives. Everything is so beautiful when you start noticing the beauty that we have in this life. I want to quickly speak with you about a subject that I started, and it's transferring our consciousness beyond death. And there's so many debates, there's so much research about this. It's been going on for a long time, but now utilizing artificial intelligence, nanotechnology, and cloning, they're trying to basically study the human processes. How does our mind work? How do we process things? And consciousness is not placed in our mind. It's not only in our mind, it's beyond. Consciousness is really who we are. And to claim that you can transfer that to a biological body that is supposedly you by transferring your thought processes into that is really holds so many ethical problems. But one of the main things that came up for me is that we're constantly changing. We're dynamic human beings. We're changing. For me, I noticed that with new information, with meditation, I'm discovering new things about myself because we're our infinite self. Our consciousness is part of an infinite universe. Our capacity for knowledge is infinite. So to say that we will study it and we will bottle it and then we'll transfer it into a biological body holds so many ethical issues. Is this really who we are? Is our consciousness limited to what we've experienced in the last, let's say, 100 years? And look how much we're learning every single day. Look how much we're changing every single moment, every single day in the now. So to say that this is just who we are and we're going to transfer that. And part of the claim is that artificial intelligence learns and it teaches itself and it makes choices and it's always also progressing. So that is what they're saying. Okay, well, you can still continue to expand your consciousness through the artificial technology of consciousness transfer. And that's fascinating. And I do believe that we have the capacity to do that. And that humans, we are an experiment. This physical body that we're inhabiting in this really like a video game, in this artificial really reality, if you will. Because what is reality? This opens Pandora's box to so many questions about who we are. And if the idea of consciousness transfer can allow us to go into really who we are as human beings and ask the questions of what is consciousness now in this biological body. Let's not worry about the future and how we're manipulating and elongating our eternal existence because we have such a lack of understanding of how it works. Let us delve and go deep and discover who we are and our consciousness in this here and now, because this is really all we have. And in that, it will open up new ways of thinking, new ways of retraining our brains to really be compatible to our upgraded consciousness, if you will. And in the philosophical realm, in the spiritual realm, you can say that meditation allows, and certain, shrooms, for instance, certain psychedelic drugs, LSD, they allow for that expansion. But I do believe that, yes, through meditation, through a more organic way, through even doing yoga, Kundalini yoga for me, has opened up my consciousness, has really expanded my electromagnetic field to a higher level. And while our minds need time to catch up with consciousness expansion, we continue to live this journey every single moment in the here and now. And all I want to share out of all this research, that it is so essential to discover more of who we are, to discover more of this consciousness through meditation. Make it like your food. You know, you're eating healthy, delicious foods that are nutritious for your body. Also, pay attention to how, you know, instead of choosing GMO foods, you're eating organic foods. Instead of choosing to eat junk processed food, you're choosing to eat fresh foods. So same thing, apply that to your consciousness. Train and discover your consciousness through meditation, through yoga, through the sense of alignment with all that we are. And that's the key secret, is to discover the sense of alignment. When we're in that flow, when we're in that zone, what is really happening with our consciousness? It's expanding, it's more beautiful, it's more powerful. We're able to create on a whole different level. So when we're just releasing all of the mental nonsense, garbage, we're allowing for this consciousness flow to prosper and to be so powerful and to be so beautiful and inspiring and delicious. So much love. If I can shine a light on your life at this amazing time in our human consciousness evolution and revolution, book a life-changing session. So much love.